So, you have your website, service, product, and you want to make it mobile friendly. Generally, if you've been in the market for a while, you didn't make it mobile friendly in the first place, so you're like, I want to adapt. So where do you start? You think about features. What does my product, site, whatever do? Most people start out by looking at what features they have and then figuring out which ones to make accessible on a tablet or smartphone. Like, users probably will not be uploading video from their iPhone. Simple. But from a user's perspective, it's a bit different. This is very important. Users want to do the same things on mobile that they do on desktop. I don't know how many of you, I know I've seen this a lot, where you go to do something on a mobile website, then it redirects you to the full site, and you're like, okay, now I have to like super zoom and swipe 3 times. It's not fun. And by mobile, I mean touch, because tablets, smartphones, they're things you're literally touching and feeling. It's not a computer mouse that you're moving a little cursor around on the screen. This is something where you have perception, saying, I click this and nothing happens. People aren't gonna like it. So, just a few very simple differences. Desktop, you've probably all heard that clicks are expensive. Users don't like to click on their mouse. They like to be able to navigate, so you have your navigation bars. Users can, go in, go out, go wherever they want from anywhere. People are given lots and lots of data at once. Like, if you can look at the Amazon homepage, there's like 3 columns to it. There's a featured section. There's what you looked at recently. There's the sale of this thing on your wish list. And small UI elements. Cursors are small. People target fairly well. You have flash games, so people are pretty good with their mouse. Mobile, taps are cheap. People really like tapping on their phone. They like that feeling of, hey, I'm doing something. I'm not moving this mouse that's doing something. One thing at a time. Your users don't have a lot of screen real estate. They want to do one thing at a time. They're like, I want to log in, I want to go to my account, I want to check my balance. That's it. It's not like desktop where they easily get distracted and like, oh, this is on sale. Not really going to happen on mobile as much. Create a flow. Because users tap so much. They go tap, 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 tap. If something's wrong, they're going to not like your site and they're not going to come back. And then large UI elements. Your finger is much bigger than your mouse, much bigger. A mouse click is generally like 10 by 15, 15 by 15 pixels. Apple's official guidelines state that a tap area for iOS is 44 by 44, if not larger. Mobile is about focus. You already have your content. Your users are already using your site, they're using your product, so you know what people are using. If someone's not going into this random section of the site, maybe put it down on the list of what you want to do. But generally, people want to do the same thing. So make sure that they can access your entire site. Users care more about the feel of a site. Literally feel, because they're touching your website. So, yeah, it's a little funny, but we've had people say that this doesn't feel right. I mean, when you're on a desktop, people don't talk about that as much, but mobile, it's in your hand, you're touching it. A start from scratch redesign is not always needed. Responsive design is really popular these days, but it's not always practical. So there are ways that you can adapt your site using some really easy techniques, such as just moving things around, changing up your style sheets, changing up your HTML, to just make it feel better on mobile without having to invest that entire huge design cycle of, okay, let's scrap everything we've done and redo it. No one likes doing that. And finally, make sure to KISS, which is keep it simple, parentheses, stupid. Because people like simple, people like easy to use. People don't like being confused when they go to your website and say, hey, this looks really different, or hey, this is a desktop site. Why do I need to pin, zoom, pan, pan, pan? And that's actually it. Really quick. So does anyone have questions?